I'm Jennifer Marie Keller. Welcome to my Diary of a Painter. Before I get into this diary entry, I wanted to let you know of a giveaway that I'm doing. I'm going to be giving away this drawing that I did in one of my videos called 7 Steps to Making This Drawing, which if you want to see that video, there'll be a link for that in the description box. So if you want a chance to win this drawing, all you have to do is sign up for my monthly newsletter. You can do that by going to my website at jennifermariekeller.com, scrolling down where you'll see where you can put in your information. Or you can email me at jennifermariekeller@gmail.com, send me an email and let me know that you want to be signed up for the monthly newsletter, and just make sure you give me your email and your name. And don't worry if you're already signed up for my newsletter, that means that you're already entered into the drawing. And I'll be announcing the winner on December 1st. For this video, I want to talk about my schedule as a full-time artist. I'm always trying to simplify things and make things so I can be more efficient. I've been out of school for a little bit more than a year now, and so I've been experimenting with my daily schedule, and now I feel like I've landed on something that I really like. And so what I do first is I think about the biggest, most general goal how I want to be spending my life. And for me, what I want to do is make a narrative figure painting that is a masterpiece. So my most big general goal is that I want to make a painting that is a masterpiece. And then I break up that big general goal of wanting to make a masterpiece into more specific, smaller steps for how I'm going to accomplish that. So to do that, I'm going to have to be painting a lot, making a lot of paintings, making a lot of figure paintings, large paintings, but then also smaller paintings too, because I think working on smaller paintings that you can finish quickly has a lot of value in it, because then you can be really practicing and learning more about drawing structure, value, color, painting technique that ways, and also learning more about storytelling in a still image. I also then need to support myself so I can be buying painting supplies and everything that I need to work and make these paintings. And so how do I do this? I can be selling my work all by myself, though this is a huge time investment. So I think right now I want to go half and half, where I'm working on selling my work, but also find gallery representation. Basically, I like to have a really general big goal, and then I break that down farther to more specific goals that are going to accomplish that. So then what I do is I make quarterly goals. I've just started doing this, but I really like it a lot. I feel like I'm getting more work done, so I'm probably going to be adopting this further. So I have a running list of those more specific goals that I'm trying to get done between October, the beginning of October, and the end of December. And these goals it's way more than it's possible for me to get done in a 3-month period, but I feel like it's really pushing me to see how much of that I can actually get done. And these goals are anywhere from completing a certain number of paintings to also working out 5 times a week so I can make sure that I'm in a good, happy mental state. And then I go to my daily schedule, which I plan out every Saturday. Right now, I'm finding that it works really well for me to work in the morning, a 4-hour block painting session in the morning, and then also in the afternoon, another 4-hour painting block. And I'll break that 4-hour painting block up with a half-hour time in the middle of that where I'm either working out or working on another task. I've also found that I do really well with interval timing. So what I do is I'll paint for 25 minutes straight, do nothing else but paint, and then get up and take a 5-minute break away from my painting. And I go back and forth with 25 minutes painting, 5-minute break. And I find that this really keeps me really focused, and I'm not getting distracted while I work. So I do nothing else but paint, and then during that 5-minute break, I might do something like check my phone or do whatever. But I really like that block of time, and I feel like it's keeping me really focused. So to get really specific on my daily schedule is I usually start painting at 8 a.m. And so that's 8 a.m. to noon that I'm painting with that half-hour session in between that where I exercise or move around or do something else. And then at noon, I take an hour lunch break, but it usually takes me half an hour to make and eat my lunch. So then the rest of the time is like just moving around or doing something else. And then 1 to 5:30 is another 4-hour block time of painting with that half hour in between that where I'm doing something else. And then from 5:30 to 6:30 is my social media hour. So this is when I post to Instagram and Facebook, also answer emails or messages and respond to things on my social media. And this is also the time too where I'm consuming social media. So I follow a bunch of painters and artists, but then also like silly accounts and that type of stuff. And I'm finding that having that hour of social media at the end of the day works really well for me because I'm not posting something in the morning and then like constantly checking my phone, and also having that scheduled time as well. So I know like once I finish everything else at the end of the day, I'm going to be able to look at social media and post to social media. So I don't have to be thinking about that stuff during the day, all through the day. And then 6:30 till I wake up in the morning is rest time. So everything's kind of at a slower pace and I do whatever I want, whether that be reading a book or watching TV or whatever. And I'm finding that this schedule is working really well for me. Before, my schedule was not so structured and I would just have like, today's a painting day, this next day is getting my computer work done, this next day is like running errands. And I feel like having it being so flexible, my day so flexible like that I felt like time was really getting away from me and I wasn't being as productive as I am now. So I like having something more structured, but it's still flexible. At the end of the week, I'll reevaluate and see if I want to change anything. And then at the end of the quarterly goals, reevaluate that. And then at the end of the year, I reevaluate that big goal of wanting to paint a masterpiece. So that's never changed. It's more so the smaller things to accomplish that change as I'm learning and evolving. I am a big planner and organizer. I like to feel focused that way. And so if you have any methods of like organizational tools or planning or scheduling, let me know in the comments because I'd love to hear about that. And please subscribe to this channel if you have not done so already. Also, if you want to follow me on all my other social media platforms, you can find those in the description box. And please sign up for my monthly newsletter, either at jennifermariekeller.com, or you can email me and let me know that with your name and email address at jennifermariekeller@gmail.com.